effective for attracting manufacturing jobs to our town? And same thing, what incentive or specific incentives and partnerships do you plan to pursue to create a favorable environment for manufacturing businesses?
Very similar to any business, like I said, the same what we did with Great Western Projects and B&R Marine and future development factories that we're talking to now, we have to incentivize. So a lot of businesses like that produce something, they want tax breaks, they want free water, they want the land given to them for free, they want the property, the building, whatever they're gonna do, given to them. So we have to negotiate that deal and see if it's a good fit. Jack Flash, for example, was a big project. That was 27 parcels of land that they had to acquire. They got a tax break for X amount of years. They also got some help assisting with demolition. You have to make these deals with developers favorable to get them to come here, because we're not the only ones wanting it. Lots of other towns are doing the exact same thing, so we have to incentivize high enough or unusual enough or interesting enough to make them say, Pana should be my home, and here's why. So we heavily incentivize programs and development deals with factories and things like that, because that's what we want. So if it is a good fit for the city of Pana and it will create jobs and they're interested in coming here, then we will do our best to accommodate them 100% to get them to come to our community and invest in our community, so we can invest in them too.
Okay.
Well, manufacturing businesses are harder to get a commitment from, but it is also very possible. Something that I was thinking about prior to it occurring in Springfield was I had talked with some folks privately, and I thought, wouldn't it be nice if we somehow got like an Amazon distribution center? Like, that would be fantastic if we could get. But you see, Amazon already just put in a distribution center, I believe, in Springfield. And so we're probably not looking at something like that, because they're going to say we're too close. Maybe not, I don't know. But getting on the phone and talking to people, because many big corporations have distribution centers. And so I think that might be something that Pana might actually be in a pretty good location for, because we are kind of surrounded by bigger cities, and just within reasonable driving distance. And we might be able to look at something like that. As far as manufacturing industries, we're just gonna have to look and see what's out there. I teach in Edinburgh, okay? Edinburgh has a little place called Midwest Meter. Pana buys a lot of their equipment from Midwest Meter. It's the second largest meter distribution company in America, as far as I know. It was last time I checked. In little bitty Edinburgh. And they're having, like, a Sloan is putting a big building out there where they're gonna move their equipment there. They're like 1,500 people. We can do that here. We can get that kind of stuff here also. You just have to really work at it, keep your eyes open, and pay close attention to any opportunity that comes across. That's what I want to do. Because you can shoot for the stars, but the problem is, sometimes if you shoot too big, your reach exceeds your grasp a little bit. We're gonna have to start with what we can do as a town and what would actually be attractive to a small town. Something that we want, without changing the nature of where we are. I've been in towns that were once small and gotten larger and larger and larger, and they look like this big industrial complex and everyone hates it. I don't want that for Pana, but at the same time, I want progress for Pana in the right way. I'd like to annex in some things that we could annex to allow us to increase our tax base and to help us find room for these new ideas that people may bring to us. You don't know, next week somebody may show up with, hey, I want to open up a manufacturing company, and without knowing those things that are out there, the opportunities that are there, it's a harder question to answer. But I think that if we keep our eyes open and we look in the places that we need to look at, I think we'll be successful. I've seen it happen in small towns.
Definitely.